Every month, the rent leaves your account and a quiet voice says the same thing. You're throwing money away, your friends are all buying, maybe you're falling behind. So you open a listings app, stare at monthly payments, and try to decide the rest of your life on a Tuesday night. Then the feeling creeps in. Not excitement, overwhelmed, two enormous choices dressed up as one, and everyone has an opinion. Here's the part that changes everything. Renting isn't throwing money away. You're paying for a place to live and the freedom to leave. Buying isn't automatically winning. You're trading that freedom for the chance to build something. Neither one is the smart choice or the dumb choice. They're just different trades, and you can actually reason about them calmly in two parts: the math and the questions the math can't answer. Let's walk through it calmly from the beginning. Start with the money you don't get back. To buy, you need a down payment, and on top of it, closing costs, usually 2 to 5% of the price. That's cash gone the day you buy before you've built a single dollar of ownership. Renting asks for far less up front. So the first honest question is simply this: do you have the down payment and the closing costs and still have savings left over? Because owning comes with surprises, and the common guidance is to keep 3 to 6 months of expenses in the bank. Now, the monthly picture, honestly, a mortgage payment isn't just principal and interest, it's property taxes, homeowner's insurance. If you put down less than 20%, mortgage insurance too, sometimes homeowners association fees, and the one renters quietly forget: maintenance. When something breaks in a rental, you call the landlord. When you own, that repair is yours now. A common rule of thumb sets aside around 1% of the home's value a year for upkeep. That's a guideline, not a law, but the point holds. Owning usually costs more each month than the mortgage line alone. So why buy it all? Equity. With every payment, a little more of the home is yours instead of the bank's. That's equity, the home's value, minus what you still owe, and rent builds none of it. But here's the honest catch: buying and selling a home are expensive, and those upfront costs take years to earn back. There's no official number, but the guidance from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is to be willing to stay put for at least a few years. Sell too soon, and the costs of selling can swallow the equity you gained, and values don't only rise. From 2007 to 2012, many owners lost equity, even their down payment, when prices fell. Equity is the reward for time and stability. It was never a guarantee, and that points straight at the real deciders, the ones no spreadsheet can solve. How steady is your income? Could you carry this if your work changed? How long do you honestly want to stay? Do you want the freedom to move next year, or the freedom to paint the walls and stay for 20? Renters trade equity for flexibility. Owners trade flexibility for roots. Which one you need right now is a life question, not a math one. So buying costs more upfront, the down payment plus 2 to 5%, and more each month than the mortgage line. It builds equity, but only if you stay long enough to outrun the costs of selling. Renting builds none and buys you flexibility instead. And the tiebreaker is usually your income, your timeline, and your life, not the math. Here's the thing to remember: there's no universally right answer here. There's only the right answer for where you are. If you're not ready, renting isn't failing. It's a sound choice that keeps you flexible and lets your savings grow. And if you are ready, you'll know, because the math will feel calm instead of forced. Don't buy because you feel behind. Buy when the numbers and your life quietly agree. You didn't leap, you walked, one small ordered step at a time.